My name is Joseph Carter, and I am the Mink Man.
I've been an animal lover my entire life. I grew up training cattle dogs and cow horses with my grandfather, and I was an avid falconer in my teens and early 20s. When I was a senior in high school, I started learning about the American mink. I was told that mink were horrible, vicious little animals who were impossible to tame. Challenge accepted. I've been in love with mink ever since, and have devoted the last 14 years of my life to learning about this marvelous little predator. I get mink from fur farms and give them a new life. In this new life, my mink live as naturally as possible, even hunting for their dinner the way a wild mink would.
So come join me on my adventures as we learn more about this intense little predator, the amazing American mink. So today we are doing some pest control for a local park. This is actually the first client I ever got back in 2012, maybe 13, something like that. So it's been quite a while that I've been doing services for them, taking care of the muskrats, the beavers, the raccoons, and the brown rats. They originally hired me for the muskrats and the brown rats, but then when they started having beaver problems, that actually inspired me to get the dogs, the little terriers that I use now, to go down in the holes, flush the beavers out. Because the beavers here are really trap-wise. Being in the city, they cause a lot of problems. Beavers are real clever and they learn how to avoid the traps. Plus, this is a really dangerous place to be setting beaver traps. Beavers traps break human bones. So you set a beaver trap in a city creek where everyone's got their Labradors swimming in the water and their kids jumping in. Super dangerous. So number one, they absolutely did not want me using traps. And number two, even if they did, I wouldn't want to use the traps. So this is actually the place that inspired me to start getting terriers, to get those beavers out of the holes and get them taken care of without the use of traps. Anyway, let's go and see what we can find today. We've actually visually already seen 2 muskrats right down in this hole. So what we're gonna do here, it's a little bit of a tricky spot. All that green vegetation allows them to hide right out of view, but still be able to breathe. So it's kind of tricky. They can come out and we not know where they're at. Another thing that's a little tricky about this spot is right upstream, there's a pipe going under the street where the muskrats could swim up into. This pipe could potentially allow the muskrats to swim out of view, and due to the greenery leading up to it, they could swim all the way up there without us seeing them, disappear down the pipe, and we don't know where they're at. So to try and prevent that, I'm gonna set this trap. So this is a little trap, they call it a colony trap. This is a goofy, unique design that I've come up with. Well, with my good buddy Matthew actually helped me with this. Matthew and I came up with this design. And basically the idea is we've got these wings to help kind of guide the muskrat into the trap. So we're gonna set this up here and hopefully we'll either catch the muskrat with the net, with the mink, or the trap. Doesn't really matter how it gets caught, as long as we get it caught. So the idea is if the muskrat sneaks up along under this greenery, he can swim under here, potentially staying totally out of view from us, sneak right up here, and then the gate, the wings basically guide him into the trap. He'll come up here, kind of bounce off the wings. He goes in and he hits this door, the door opens, he goes in and the door shuts. So I'm gonna put this collar on Boon. It's what's called a ferret finder. It's for really close locating device. So if I get very far away at all, so you can detect it from here. And right there I've lost signal. So I've got to move till about here to get signal. So as you can tell, it's for really close range locating. You may wonder why in the world you want to know if the mink's only 5 feet away. Well, what it does is it helps us know if he's underground and he's killed something, he's not coming back with it, we can detect where he is and then dig down right to where he's at and get whatever he's killed. I actually use it way more with the terriers than I do with the mink. And I'll be honest, I hope to not use it much with the mink because that means he wasn't returning with his kill like he's supposed to do.
Muskrat. And there's Mink.
Yeah. He went back in, man. Go find him again.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he might start sneaking that way.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Of course, my lovely cloud of dirt would be helpful for him.
Oh, right there.
There he goes, right there, right there.
Turn back. Where he's in the reeds.
Make sure another one doesn't sneak out, because we know there's two. He's hiding under this green.
Yeah, he's in the reeds, man. Oh, he's following that one, yeah.
He can smell it. The
Yeah, he's
scent's
following this
coming
one.
downstream. So Boon's gonna get him. Oh, there's a fish.
Oh yeah, look, there's a fish.
Good job, Boon. He totally tracked him. The scent will float on the top of the water. I wonder if he made it past where I thought he was. He might have snuck up further and I didn't see him. Josh, keep a close eye right here and we'll watch where the mink is.
We eventually lost the muskrat. It most likely swam around my trap and went into the pipe and across the street onto private property. So we went down the stream a ways and found this brown rat. The brown rat swam to the opposite side of the stream, but we didn't tell Boon where it went, instead letting him track it down himself.
Where do you want to go that way? Oh, rat. Just came back, so it's back in the bush now. You don't have to worry about it until it's coming back to your side. So what they'll do is they typically they'll go back and forth. So if it's heading your side, then you want to intercept him before he gets to the shore. And if he's going my side, I want to intercept him. Occasionally they'll swim back and forth like a muskrat, but usually these guys just cut from one side to the other. There he goes. Get him. Woohoo! He got it! Nice! Nice catch! Awesome! Good job, Boon! Good job! That was sweet! Good job, Mr. Boon! Come on, Boon. Bring it to Daddy. Good boy! Bring it the rest of the way, dude. Bring it the rest of the way. There you go. That's my man. That's my man. That's my mink. Good boy. Good boy. That was so cool. Did you guys see that at all, or did the glare ruin it?
I don't know.
I couldn't see it.
He dove under the water. Well, I guess you could tell that part. He just chased it down under the water and caught it.
Oh, could you not even see like standing from the bank? Oh, okay.
I was probably the only angle that could see it.
Shoot, I
He
should have
just-
been over there.
Well, I don't know that the camera would have caught it. It was real. I could just see the lighter color of him and barely see the shadow of the mink chasing it, and then just boom.
Well, I think I got at least something because I got in the water and pointed it, and I could see them swimming. Like I saw the splashes.
see the ripples?
Yeah, so I zoomed in on the splashes.
Ah, that's so cool, dude. That was so cool. I could see him. He's getting closer. He's getting closer. Boon is a good swimming mink. I was like, he's gonna catch that sucker. And sure enough, the rat had a decent head start, but he caught up, boom, and then come right back to the shore. And then he cashed it like a freaking golden retriever. Can't be any prouder than that, man. He cashed like a golden retriever, swam it down like a little otter, and I'm covered in burrs like I'm made of Velcro. Man, that was cool. That was super cool. Good job, Mr. Boon. I'm so proud of you, bud.
Now, if you're really wanting to dive into mink and learn the nitty-gritty details, I would strongly recommend you read my book, The New Sport of Minkery. If you would like to support us, you can buy a shirt or hat, or consider becoming one of my faithful patrons. Just go to the links in the description below.